Namaste, this is Tulsi Ganga here from Cosmos Center. In today's video, we're going to talk about Kundalini energy. Have you ever heard about this term Kundalini, which is a very mysterious and powerful sacred energy, which is actually lying dormant at the base of your spine? So, this energy is so potential, it can transform your life in all aspects, your physical, your emotional, your mental, and spiritual aspects. So in this video we're going to explore about what this Kundalini is and where is it residing, how does it flow, what is the purpose of awakening it, and does it lead to self-realization, and what about prosperity and abundance. Let's look into all of that. Now this Kundalini energy, the term Kundalini, it's a Sanskrit word which means the coiled one, like a coiled serpent. This is an energy which is very dormant, lying at the base of your spine, which is the root chakra or the Mooladhara chakra. Now, it measures approximately around 3 inches in diameter. It is a storehouse, or you can call it as a powerhouse of all creative forces in the physical form. Now, this Kundalini energy is a divine feminine energy which is there within each one of us. And or you can call it as a Shakti energy or a universal creative power which animates all life. Now this energy is generally dormant in most of the people, and when it is awakened it passes through the central nadi, which is called the Sushumna, and it will activate all your chakras wherever it touches, whatever. Now where does this Kundalini energy come from? Actually this energy is actually a cosmic force which is projected from the solar and the lunar rays deep down into Mother Earth. Now Mother Earth transforms this particular cosmic force into a negatively charged Kundalini Prana. Now this negatively charged Kundalini Prana then enters into your human system through the soles of your feet. It travels up through the nadis of the legs to the basic chakra, and this is where your container, the Kanda, is there, which contains the Kundalini energy. So this Kundalini energy is contained in the Kanda, which is actually where all your 72 nadis, the energy channels, originate. Now what are nadis? Nadis are nothing but energy channels through which your prana is getting circulated throughout your whole body. Now just like how you have veins and arteries which is supplying blood to every part of your body, just like that you have prana which is getting circulated through the nadis. Now among all these 72 nadis, there are 3 main important nadis which is called the Ida Nadi, Pingala and the Sushumna. Now the Ida Nadi, which is located on the left side of your spine, the nature of it is basically a cooling type of energy or a feminine energy or a lunar type of an energy. It's associated more with your mind, intuition and emotions and your parasympathetic nervous system, which is and it ends in your left nostril. The Pingala Nadi, which is running around the right side of your spine, and the nature of it is basically a heating type or a masculine type or a solar energy. It is associated more with the logic, vitality and your sympathetic nervous system, and it lands in your right side of your nostril. The Sushumna, this is the central axis of the spine from your basic chakra to your crown chakra. Now the central axis is where the Kundalini would rise up to. It's associated with enlightenment, soul contact and your inner balance. Now the Ida and the Pingala both will actually start from the tip of the nostrils, and it ends up to your and ends in the Kanda, okay, where your Kundalini is right. And these Ida and the Pingala would crisscross at certain intervals, and this is where the chakras are there, like your basic chakra, then your sacral chakra, then your solar plexus, then your heart, then your throat, your ajna, and then finally your crown. If you want to know more about chakras and the functions, please check my and also about the Ida and the Pingala, I have 2 videos which is there, I'll give you in the description below. Do check it out. Okay. Now when this Ida and the Pingala, the energies are balanced in these 2 channels through your bed work, or you can do it through meditation and then inner purifications, the Sushumna becomes completely clean, and then your Kundalini would rise up through that. Now for a normal person, for an average person who is not doing any meditation, this particular energy is completely dormant, and the head of that serpent is basically facing downwards, so it actually stimulates all your reproductive fluids. Like formation of the sperms in the male or the ovum in the female. So it results in an ever recurring cycle of creative sexual urge. Now, a small portion of it rises up through the Sushumna for creative people, like they basically artists, writers, musicians, scientists, all these people. You have a small amount of it goes up to your throat chakra. So once you awaken this Kundalini and it passes through the chakra, once it passes through your basic chakra, it clears all your fear and survival issues. Once it crosses to your sacral chakra, it awakens your creativity, your emotional flow. Once it passes through your solar plexus, it ignites your power and will. And once it crosses your heart chakra, it opens up your love and compassion. And once it goes up to your throat chakra, it unlocks your truth and expression. And once it goes to your ajna, this thing, it activates all your intuition and your insights. And finally, when it goes up to your crown, that's where you get connected to your higher soul and you get illuminated. Now, Grandmaster Chokoksi, in his wonderful modern spiritual guru, he has given a wonderful tool, a powerful, wonderful tool to activate your Kundalini in a very, very safe in his system called Arhatic Yoga in Pranic Healing. So, which is basically to achieve your deep stillness and also to raise your Kundalini very, very, very safely and in a very, very systematic step-by-step purification techniques. So, this is very much needed in today's modern world, because we are living in a world which is very chaotic and we are basically with too much of confusion. We are running around and we need that power, and that power is the Kundalini. Okay, so basically all kinds of professionals need it. Everyone needs it basically, be it a business person or any other technical IT professional. Everyone requires it. So if you want to know more about pranic healing and all the courses, please do check my video in the description below. Okay. Now let's see what happens when your Kundalini is awake. Now the Kundalini just does not, it's not just it awakens every part of it, like every part of you is awakened. You're physically, yes, you will see a lot of changes physically. You see your cells are regenerated, you are more glowing, you are, but then you feel some kind of a light sensations when the Kundalini is rising up, and it enhances your nervous system so that you can even, you can understand the other dimensions. Emotionally, yes, you can release all your unwanted emotions, you have a deep healing of your past traumas, and you increase your love and compassion. Mentally, it gives you tremendous amount of focus, clarity on what you have to do. It's more useful for all the business people and the professionals. It increases your creativity and understanding so that you're having a complete clarity of decision making, etc. And your ego is completely dissolved. In the spiritual aspects, yes, it gives you complete bliss, complete peace of mind, and you get connected to your higher soul. Your purpose of life is very clear, and your karmic cycles are broken down. When you're why do business people or professionals do have to practice these kind of meditations? Now, as I told you, in this fast-paced corporate world, you need energy to do your work, right? You need tremendous amount of energy and you need a lot of mental clarity. Now, these meditations would give you tremendous amount of focus and vision. So when you're connected to your higher soul, you have complete good intuition, so which helps you to give you taking decisions or getting your insights. You get a complete focus, and you can relieve yourself from anxiety and emotional stress. You can remain calm even when you're under pressure. And number 3, you become very creative because it ignites all your creative centers. So you can really be very innovative and you can be a powerful leader. Energetically, you are packed, all your chakras are packed with energy. So you are like an energy boost. You can really work with complete recharge. And you become magnetic over the course of time because your activated chakras and your aura are all strengthened, and you become dynamic, charismatic and magnetic. So automatically you attract power, success, everything flows to you, financial abundance, prosperity, everything flows to you very, very naturally. So once your inner blocks, all the things blocks which are there blocking your finance, your this thing in your subconscious mind is removed through this process, you become magnetic to good people. Like, you know, you attract good situations, good events come to you, and you become more dynamic. So Kundalini gives you whatever your soul needs, not for your ego. Please remember. Okay. So Grandmaster Chokoksi always says that spirituality and material success are like two wings of a bird. You need both of them to fly. So material success alone is not enough. You need spirituality and material success to have a very balanced growth. Now Kundalini is a very, very powerful energy, so you need to take complete precautions when you're doing these practices. So that is why Grandmaster Chokoksi has given a wonderful set of purification techniques and methods in your Arhatic Yoga. So you need to purify your physically, your mental emotions has to be purified, and your character building has to be done, and you have to live a very ethical life. And using breathing techniques and grounding techniques, you can raise this Kundalini very, very, very safe way, following Master's Arhatic Yoga practices. So Kundalini is not just a destination, it's a journey. Like, it's a journey towards your inner self. You're going inwards and you're awakening this power which is hidden inside you. And once you align that with your higher soul, and then you are literally opening up a infinite abundance flows through you. There is no limit for it once you just completely awake. So you get balance, you get purity, you can become extremely, extremely rich. It's not just becoming rich financially or materialistically, but you can become radiant, powerful, dynamic, magnetic, successful person. So what more do you want? The power is extremely within you. You can awaken it with complete grace. So welcome to Pranic Healing, Arhatic Yoga practices to do so. And I hope in this video you got a fair idea about what is Kundalini and how to awaken it, and what are its other pros and cons of it. Thank you so much for watching Atma Namaste. If this resonates with you, please do give a like, share and subscribe this button. Please hit your bell icon to get more up-to-date information on the latest videos. Thank you so much.